Our next question sent in the CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from Jace Long. Hi, Jim.
Wait a minute. Jay Schlong?
Jace Long.
Oh, I thought you said Jay Schlong. I was going to go, how long is old Jay Schlong?
Well, here's Jace's question. What are your thoughts about Aleister Black? I think Vince may not have a thing for tattooed superstars going over into main event hype. I think Black needs to be on top of main event card. What do you think? P.S. You're the GOAT.
Hey, I'm the GOAT. I pitched to an interview segment with the Sheepherders one time in WCW when I was doing the announcing. I said, the Sheepherders, are they crazy or just drunk on Woolite? We'll be right back. Aleister Black, anyway. I know that Heyman, it's been said he's a guy that Heyman is high on. I thought when we first started watching NXT is I think when we first saw him, right? And I thought he had a lot of potential. He did some good shit. But I don't know if it's whether how they booked him or just the presentation, whatever the fuck. I found myself less intrigued by him the more I saw him than I was when I first saw him. And I'll tell you just a couple of things I remember off the top of my head. They put him in a fucking match with another one of the big schlubs. Maybe it was at Harper. Or no, not Harper. That was
Eric
Brody
Rowan.
Lee. Eric Rowan. Just a big nondescript fucking blah-looking guy that beat the fuck out of Aleister Black most of the match, and Black hit 2 of his kicks to finish this fucking guy. And the way that they've presented him, even when he wins, he's so competitive against people that you would think he needs to go out and eat somebody up and present an aura of danger and be kind of a badass. And I like the entrance way the entrance they got for him when they flip him up on the backboard where he stands up like that, like Nosferatu. Right? And then, he looks like a fucking Hannibal Lecter motherfucker, tattoos and what, and he goes and he's not put over as impressive either by winning decisively and dominantly or by having an out of control aura about his personality that he has the same kind of face that a lot of fucking independent wrestlers have when they're going through their routine. If a guy that looks like that could come off as a legitimate raving lunatic in front of a large group of people like Terry Funk, and then hit fucking high impact moves in dominant fashions and took guys down and fucking beat them convincingly, that guy should get over. None of those things has been done with or has happened from the Aleister Black matches that I've seen. Am I missing something?
I think he's talented. I thought he was used obviously better in NXT than WWE, but you could say that about everybody. I don't know. I think they need to do more to break him out from the pack.
You can't just make a guy scary because he has a lot of tattoos and you name him after a fucking dark color and a famous Satanist. He has to come off and give that aura and that impression to the people when he appears. And part of that is being a scary motherfucker that hurts some people. So if you're going to go that direction, you have to go in that direction. When you got a guy like that and you just send him out to have competitive matches and some he wins and some he loses, well, and he's not particularly experienced or an over-the-top personality at getting himself over when he's in the middle of a losing effort or, whatever. I mean, does anybody actually go out and heal anymore either? If it would help me if this guy just went to gouge somebody's eyeballs out or just grabbed somebody around the neck and just fucking got on top of them and choked them and beat their head against the ground with a fucking crazy look on his face and had to be pulled off of a motherfucker by the referee. Then, okay, this guy, and maybe he likes the taste of his opponent's blood, for fuck's sake. And does fucking services, or not services, but ceremonies with it.
Services,
whatever the fuck. You've got Aleister Black. Let him put some fucking spells on people and take some of their fucking blood to goddamn mark the picture that he throws in the ceremonial flame and then fucking comes out and fucking chews on people's faces. Scare me with a scary motherfucker. Don't just, he looks like a guy sitting around a tattoo parlor reading a fucking paper.
Well, those kicks that he throws look pretty devastating, and I'm sure.
Yes, that's why I couldn't believe it took two of them to put the big redheaded clown down. Why would you let some guy underneath guy kick out of your finish of a guy you're trying to push?